I've already gotten a head start to my day, but hello everybody, welcome back to another daily vlog. I'm in a really good mood today. It is my birthday, so by the time that you guys are watching this, it is probably already passed. It's probably already been a week or two, but you guys know recently I have been taking a break from caffeine, but today I did have a special little birthday offer from Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, and you guys definitely know 100% most certainly I'm going to cash that in. So I got a free Vietnamese cold brew, but I'm really excited to just walk you guys through a typical day in my life, a day as a crochet artist, a designer, a crafter, a small business owner. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. I have a lot of things planned just because it's my birthday. I still have to get stuff done, so I'm really excited to get some work done. And on a different update, I want to let you guys know I finally upgraded and I got a wide angle lens for my camera. I've had this camera and this lens for about 2 years now, and I've never upgraded my equipment. So this is what it looks like on my typical 15 to 45 mil lens. But then this is the new wide angle lens. I'm so freaking excited. I feel like for me as a creator, this is just going to help to step up my game a little bit, help me want to create more, and I can fit so much more in frame. So yeah, we have new gear, but I have a lot planned today. I do want to knit a few things. I need to package up some orders. I also really want to start working on handcrafting stitch markers. That has been on my to-do list for about a year now. So hope you guys are all doing well. Let's get into it. I'm so happy. I finished up a make that I was working on a few days ago. I really wanted to use some of that Erin skinny cake that I bought a few months back, and I feel like the colorway is just so stunning. So you guys will probably see in a different video that I made an entire either maxi skirt, or it could even be kind of like a mini dress. I decided to use my little I-cord maker that my mother-in-law got me for Christmas, and I used some leftover mohair to craft some really gorgeous lightweight I-cords just to help like tie up the very top of the skirt. But for just freshly being casted off and sewn up, I think this is absolutely darling. And because I had enough of that yarn left over, I also attempted like a tube top. It's kind of like double layered without having sewn it together. It does look a little bit funky, but I kind of like how it came out. Now that I've gotten a little bit of work done so far today, I figured I would stop and take a little bit of a lunch break. So I'm just drinking on some green juice that Jordan made last night. I would have to say this is like top 3 favorite juices he's made for me so far. So I'm just trying to get some nutrients back into my body after, you know, heavy dosing with the coffee this morning. And then for lunch, I'm just having some leftover oyakudon. It's kind of like a Japanese bowl, but it's just rice, egg, and chicken with some ginger and green onions on top. So I'm gonna refuel my body and then get ready to start crafting on some new stuff. I'm so excited because I just got materials in to finally start handcrafting stitch markers from scratch. And hopefully if I like how they turn out, you guys will know if I'll list them on my website. So I'm gonna show you guys honestly just everything that I'm making today. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this little crafty day so far. I think it's time to start making some of the stitch markers. So I ordered a bunch of different products and I'm just gonna see how everything goes. I needed some like flat head pins to string the actual beads through. Something else that I really want to get into, I saw these glass beads quite a while back. So I finally took the leap and I ordered some, and they have to be so freaking stunning. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love that they're actually like glass. I have no words for this other than beautiful, breathtaking. Here are some other really gorgeous, I guess you could say colorways, like a rosy pinky baby pink shade. Look at the swirls in that. That is absolutely stunning. I would love to put these on some stitch markers. I did it. I made the first little stitch marker. She's not perfect, but tell me that is not freaking cute. Imagine a little set of like 3 or 4 of these. These are so basic, but they're so freaking cute. And I think I'm gonna sit here and make a couple more because I'm really enjoying my time. Look at this little guy. Okay, I'm gonna work on a few more. And while I'm on the topic of making stitch markers, I'm really excited because a brand new package just came in the mail. So thank you to GSJJ or Enamel Pins for partnering with me on today's video. I've been waiting for this package to come in and I can't wait to show you guys the stitch markers and the pins that I custom designed with the team. This was a really exciting opportunity for me because GSJJ not only specializes in producing and designing enamel pins, but they also make so much more, such as keychains, lapel pins. I've even seen them on their website make little patches to sew onto t-shirts and sweaters and whatnot. This is actually my first time getting to look at the enamel pins up close and in person, and I'm so happy and impressed with the quality of their work. So some of the little items that I got to create with them. First of all, I have a really cute enamel pin. This is a little lapel pin, so I can pin this onto the back of my sweater. And you guys know I'm obsessed with coffee, so I really wanted a steaming hot coffee mug. The second lapel pin that I really wanted to design was, of course, my E cursive logo. So all I had to do was send them a screenshot of what my logo looked like, and they were able to customize it to literally the exact height and width. I thought it'd be really cute to turn a photo of Mowgli, my corgi, into a stitch marker. So here is the design of Mowgli. I think it came out so freaking cute. They pride themselves on being a one-stop service and they offer a factory direct price with free design and artwork in-house. Best of all, they offer an online design system where you can customize your own pins at home on your computer, or of course you can also just send in your own PDFs and work with real people to help customize your own products. If you guys are interested in designing and producing your own custom enamel pins for your own small business, then I will go ahead and leave the link for GSJJ down below for you guys to check them out. Somebody just rang the doorbell. Oh my gosh. I was getting ready to go to my room to get more work done, and then these flowers were delivered for my birthday. XOXO. Love always, my future mother and father-in-law. Thank you guys if you happen to be watching this. You have made my day. Been a few hours since I last popped on this daily vlog. I took a break and went on like a little very mini hike with Jordan. I didn't even tell you guys, I am using some of the Scarfy light yarn that I picked up a few months back. I just want to see if I can make a really quick sweater on this knitting machine. So I made the first panel, and this honestly only took me about 45 minutes. So this is what it looks like. I used almost every single needle. I think I used about 45 of the 48 needles on this machine. So this is the width that I have. And then as for rows, I think I worked up 100. So right now I'm about to finish up the second panel. And then in the morning, I'll show you guys further progress with the sweater and how much more I've made. Hello guys, another cold and rainy day. The sun just barely started popping out, but I figured I would continue this daily vlog. But the last thing that you guys saw was me working on making a sweater on the knitting machine, and believe it or not, I finished it up that very same day. I cannot believe this really simple basic sweater probably took me between 4 to 5 hours from casting on to sewing up everything, and this is what it looks like. I just wanted to update you guys. It's very, very basic in its construction. It's really just a big square panel and a back panel, and then 2 rectangular panels that I just stitched together underneath the arms. And I actually really adore that this has a slight rolled hem neckline as well as rolled hem sleeves. So let me pop this on really fast just to show you guys what it looks like on the body. So here she is. I can't believe I actually made it perfect for my body size. I feel like the sleeves could have been just a little bit tighter, but other than that, I actually really adored this piece. Slight kind of like midriff cropped fit. This is my most recent make. I'm sure a ton of you guys are going to be asking for future videos and tutorials. So I think I'm going to start off with like a very basic knit with me just to show you guys how I'm doing it. And then maybe in the future I can actually put together a straightforward tutorial on how to make a really simple sweater like this one. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm going to change back into my other clothes, but I have to run a few errands, finish up the rest of my day. Got a lot of stuff to do for my small business. So yeah, this is my most recent make. I'm so freaking proud of it. Finally found the yarn that I've been waiting for them to stock on the shelves. So this is the brand new Erin Blossom Cakes. These are, I think, 60% cotton and 40% acrylic, and they have a super gorgeous chainette construction. Now when I tell you guys that this fiber feels extremely buttery soft, this is already going to quickly become a favorite of mine. So stunning. It is a number 4 worsted weight yarn. So this one is in colorway Macaw. Now they also have some really gorgeous deeper shades. So this is more like emeraldy green, and this is in colorway Tide Pool. Look at the chainette construction on this bad boy, ever so slightly just a little bit of fuzzing. And with each cake, you do get about 480 yards in one little cake. These are like $12.99, so a little pricey, but for the quality that I'm feeling, I already know that I'm leaving here with a handful of these colors. So this is another really pretty colorway I saw online. This is in passion fruit. So you kind of have just like ice cream, bright pinky, peachy. Oh my gosh. There's this really gorgeous like Barbie hot pink shade. And this one is in pink grapefruit. So stunning. Kind of looks like a lollipop. I might also have to grab this one. This is in colorway Cabana. Really gorgeous and neutral, just sandy peachy shades. So this is in colorway Tropical Blooms, and I think you guys are gonna fangirl over these shades. Magenta, lime green, darker lavenders. Such a stunning colorway. And then you do have more of a deeper purpley, pinky, magenta type of colorway is in Blossom. More colorways. I have Radiant Rainbow right here. Pretty much just a huge rainbow barrage of colors. And then this is a very interesting, very opaque, like sea ocean blue. This is Caribbean Sea. And then the very last two colorways that the Karen Blossom colorways have, I have Island Time. So kind of very similar to that rainbow one that I just showed you guys, but a little bit more toned down. Denim Days. So a little bit more of a washed out blue. And then the second new launch from the Karen cakes, I'm not going to spend too long on these, but these are the Karen Cinnamon Swirl Cakes. So they come with a bunch of vibrant colors, and if I'm not mistaken, these are 100% acrylic. You do also get 407 yards in one little cake. I just got back home from running a few different errands, and I figured I would sit down with you all and just kind of do a little catch-up haul. I have a few different things to show you guys, but first and foremost, I do have a few PR packages that were sent, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open those up really quickly. This first package, I believe, is sent over from Care of, because I do have and take their personalized daily vitamins. I always love that they come in like little recyclable packages for the month, and as I'm sure you guys already know, they are packaged up for daily use. So in case I'm traveling, I can really just throw a few of these in my purse or in my luggage. If you guys are interested, I do have a really special coupon code. I'll leave it here on screen and down below with the link in my description in case you guys want to check out and try out some of their daily personalized vitamins and supplements. So that is Care of's package. Now this next one was actually sent over from Liquid IV. I'm also a partner with Liquid IV, and I honestly have no idea what they sent me. This looks like a massive package. Holy moly. This is the cutest little PR thing I've ever received. It's kind of like you can make a little at-home margarita. And then on the bottom here, this is the cutest thing ever. I think it's a domino set and some like acrylic coasters. Get out. They sent me a shaker. Thank you guys so much. Definitely not expecting that. I'm blown away. Thank you. Now that we have the PR out of the way, I do have somewhat of a yarn haul to show you guys. So if you have been following me over on my Instagram and watching my Instagram stories, then you know I have been on the hunt for Karen Cake's new limited edition yarn. So after several days of visiting Michael's, they finally put them out on the shelves for me to pick some up. And y'all know I'm gonna be going crazy over this yarn, and I think you guys are gonna love it too. So I was able to get my hands on some of the Karen Blossom cakes, and this is what it looks like. Such a gorgeous colorway. The really cool thing about the Blossom cakes is that this is a 61% cotton and 39% acrylic fiber. So I believe they launched this for like spring. You want to get ready for spring and you don't want to have super heavy, dense wool and acrylic. Really awesome blend of cotton and acrylic, and just look at this coloring, look at this shade. So this is in colorway Tide Pool, but the next colorway, which is probably by far my favorite one out of everything they had on the shelf. Such amazing neon and pastel colors. You've got magenta, pink, plummy purple, as well as some peachy shades and a bright neon yellow. So this is in shade way Tropical Blooms. Definitely my favorite. So I actually picked up, I believe, 3 of these because not only would I like to make possibly a sweater the knitting machine, but I would also love to make like a mini dress for spring and summer as it starts to approach later in the year. And then the next colorway, I went back in store today and they were completely sold out. This is more of an everyday neutral type of palette. The very last colorway, I know you guys are probably thinking that I overdid it, but considering that these are limited edition, I didn't want them to get sold out before I got my hands on them. So this is the last colorway. This is in Passion Fruit. It's a very bright neon pinky corally kind of shade. And then the other line of yarn that Karen recently launched is their cinnamon swirl cakes. Now, as you can see, it's very different from the Blossom. There is a lot more of a self-striping nature going on. They honestly had a ton of really gorgeous colors, very bright neon, kind of screaming summer way colors. So for now, I wanted to limit myself because I already purchased way too much yarn. So this is the only shade that I picked up in the cinnamon swirl cakes. And this is in colorway Oyster, in case you guys are interested. But this, I believe, is a 100% acrylic fiber. It has a very standard ply. I have high hopes of possibly making Jordan a pair of lounge shorts with this Oyster shade. Look at these, earth tony with just like a little bit of like deeper cool toned colors such as the purple. But let me know what you guys think about this yarn if you've picked it up for yourself and what colorways you chose to go with. So that is my little yarn haul for the moment. I am going to spend the rest of the day trying to make a few more stitch markers I need to edit. I don't think you guys really care to see that, but while I was also at Michael's, I thought it would be kind of creative and fun to get some of these crafting beads that have like the alphabet on them, because I think it'd be really cute to insert these into my resin crochet hooks and like spell out different words or make different sentences or phrases. I could even put my name in a resin hook. This is also going to be another really fun option for like custom resin hooks. So it's been a very busy week, but I thought I would close out the daily, weekly vlog with a little bit of merch update. I'm so excited for Valentine's Day. I created 2 new designs. So this is what the first hook set looks like. Just a bunch of X's and O's, kisses and hearts, and there is a subtle glitter to them in the sun. So this is hook option number 1. And then for my personal favorite, this is the Candy Heart resin hook set. Candy hearts, you guys know the drill. It's Valentine's Day. So if you guys would like to shop either of my newest Valentine's hook sets, they are currently up and available on my website for purchase. Go check them out. They're so freaking darling, not only for Valentine's, but honestly for any time of the year. I just love how much color and sparkle and life is in these hooks. And I have literally been using this set for like the last hour to work on a project. So yeah, I'm really happy with these. Thank you guys so much for watching and just for tuning in all the time, for taking part in my journey and my life. And I hope that you guys are all doing well. I'll be seeing you all extremely soon. I love you guys. Bye.